Hi YouTube, this is We All Juggle Knives with another knife review. I'm doing a voiceover narration. Now this is a pretty cool item. It's an X-Bay Stiletto. Now this is an assisted opening liner lock knife. However, it is meant to resemble a Italian stiletto or switchblade. Yes, however, legally speaking, it does not count as an automatic. Okay, and it is assisted, as I said. The blade length on this, 3 3/4 inches. Right, and the handle scales, imitation mother of pearl. Okay, it's meant to look like a much more expensive collectible blade. This knife is only around $10 to $12 on Amazon. I will include the Amazon link if it's still around, right? But it's pretty cool for what it is. All right, here's a closer look at it. As you can see, it's got open construction, right? And I did modify this a little bit because the flipper, if you can see there, the flipper is nested between two guards, right, that extend from that bolster. I basically filed down the rear guards so that you could actually get better access to that partial tang, which is the index flipper. All right, just showing you the pommel there. And it does have a pocket clip, like a modern tactical folder. So yeah, I modified this slightly, and there you see it. You saw it open there, right? And that style of stiletto blade is sometimes called the bayonet style because of the swedge, right? But the way this comes, it's very difficult to deploy because the rear guards overlap the index flipper too much, right? But I took my work sharp and I rounded those off. You see that there? The way this comes, the rear guards look exactly the same as the front guards. Okay, so they kind of would chew up your finger when you try to deploy the blade. Right, so I ground those down, right, but now it deploys really nicely with that slight modification. Now where I live, you can actually have real switchblades. You can't just carry them around, willy-nilly. You have to have, there's only a certain number of exemptions for actually carrying it. But as far as owning one, you're allowed to own a real one where I live, but that's not true in like half the states or maybe more. So what I like about this is that it's way less expensive than a real super collectible switchblade, and of course it's legal in more places. It's still not a good idea to carry it because remember, even if it's legal to own, the design can count against you if you're waving it around or, found in a suspicious circumstance. So I have this purely as a collectible. And as a cheap budget collectible, I would recommend it. It's just pretty cool. All right, so I'll include that link. I really hope you enjoyed seeing it. This has been We All Juggle Knives.